guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here with a brand new thoughts video for all of you guys, and yeah, I guess, oddly enough, I think it's, pretty much about time I, do another one of these, right about now, and yeah, once again, it is, of course, on my ever-loving, quest to, of course, review, any anime show that came out very recently, but I've overlooked for some time, but yeah, oddly enough, I guess if anything, I'm still on this ongoing marathon of doing all of these right about now, and yeah, this one that I've decided to do next is actually a rather special one, to be honest, and I think it's safe to say that I'm super excited to, of course, do this one for sure, because yeah, I've hardly seen any people talk about this one, so yeah, I kind of figured for this thoughts video I would do it right around here, so yeah, that's what I thought I would do. But beforehand, I've decided to give a little shout out to someone for this video right about now, so yeah, and yeah, just for safekeeping, I actually have my phone with me just so that I can do this one, and yeah, I guess for this shout out that I'm giving out to someone in this video right now, it will of course go to a cosplayer on Instagram known as Cosplay Tori, also known as Victoria Rose Cosplay, and yeah, in case you don't know who she is of course a really talented cosplayer over in the New England area right about now, and I have to say I have been following her for quite a long time now, and she has of course put together some really awesome cosplays from her, and yeah, pretty much a good example of some of the best notable ones. Yeah, right about now include Marika from Madoka Magica, and of course Saber from Fate Stay Night, or pretty much the entire Fate series as we speak, and of course the magical girl version of Diva from, am I reading this, is this from Overwatch? Yeah, Diva from Overwatch, basically her magical girl version of Diva from Overwatch, and yeah, and of course, let's not forget Toph from Avatar: The Last Airbender, and not to mention another one she did is, of course, Violet Evergarden from, well, Violet Evergarden, so yeah, I guess right about now, she's, of course, I'm looking through her Instagram as we speak while I'm talking about this, and yeah, from the way I'm actually describing it, I think she's actually garnered up some really great cosplays for sure, including some of the ones that she's already got in the works right about now, including one from the anime that I'm going to be talking about today, so yeah. So yeah, I guess I kind of figure I would probably give her a massive shout out for sure, and yeah, to Cosplay Tori, or of course Victoria Rose Cosplay, if you're watching this, I'm definitely giving you a massive shout out for sure. I've always been giving you tons of support ever since the day I first followed you, and yeah, this one is actually no exception. So if you want to check her out, then don't worry about a thing. I'll definitely, of course, leave a link to not only her Instagram page, but also her Ko-fi page as well, just so that you guys can go check, just so that you can go check them out. So yeah, both links are down in the description box below for you to check out. So yeah, that pretty much takes care of that. So yeah. Alright. Well, that must have took a lot out of me, so yeah, now that I finally got that shout out out of the way, I might as well go ahead and get right on to today's review right about now, so yeah. Seeing of how I'm still currently on this ongoing marathon of course watching every single anime show that came out very recently, but I've overlooked for some time, I think rather than turning over to a Crunchyroll or Funimation's website to of course the anime I'm going to be talking about today, no, I've actually decided to turn over to Netflix this time to of course watch the one that came out very recently that, oh, hold on one second. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. It turns out one of our phones has, of course, gone off right about now because someone was actually calling us. But yeah, but it's just from someone we don't know. But that's beside the point right about now. So yeah, I guess pretty much going back on topic, I think for of course today's anime I'm gonna be talking about right about now, to of course continue on this ongoing marathon of mine, rather than turning over to of course Funimation's website or even Crunchyroll for that matter. I've actually decided instead to of course turn over to Netflix right about now, because yeah, I guess for the case of this anime right about now, it's actually really quite special, and yeah, I think seeing of how we're still currently in October right about now, and yeah, and of course Halloween is right around the corner. I guess this anime right about now is definitely on the category of course dark and suspenseful, which yeah, I guess I can qualify right about now. So yeah, I guess the only question is what is it I'm gonna be talking about? Well, oddly enough, I guess for today's anime that I'm going to be talking about, I'm of course going to be talking about, of course, a anime on Netflix I did manage to check out very recently, simply known as The Promised Neverland. So yeah, I guess it's actually been a long time coming since I actually heard about this show, but oddly enough, I never actually gave it a shot because I never even knew what it's about. But yeah, I guess oddly enough, I did manage to fire up Netflix not too long ago and decided to actually check out the show for myself just to see how it fare up. So yeah. And of course, I did manage to finish up all 12 episodes as we speak, probably depending on when I'm recording this right about now. So yeah, and I guess the only question remains, now that I finished watching this show all the way through, what do I think of it overall? Well, I think I will say, I actually enjoyed this show, yeah. So yeah, I think it's actually... yeah, I guess without a doubt, I actually love this show, hands down. I think I actually quite enjoy it because of how dark, suspenseful, and not to mention it's even full of surprises as well. So yeah, I think it's actually pretty clear that I actually really love The Promised Neverland for sure. Yeah, for sure. So yeah. All right. Alright, so I guess probably to answer the question why, I think I might as well go ahead and talk about, well, everything that I need to talk about for this one. First of all is basically the story for this anime is that pretty much a group of kids are of course trapped in an orphanage, but there are some dark, heavy secrets right by now where of course one of them is, of course, either taken away or, of course, be killed by demons. So now it's actually up to, of course, a group of kids who, of course, try to escape this orphanage before something terrible happens to them. So yeah, I think I will have to say, I think for the story for this anime right about now, I actually really love these kinds of ideas. I think it's not only mixing in some stuff from, of course, mystery and thrillers, so to speak, and probably a little glimpses of horror as we probably from what I can remember, but also mix it in with the style of a traditional Prison Break type story. So yeah, I think with, of course, what I'm seeing right about now, I think this anime really nailed it on the story right about now. I think with, of course, what it's trying to do, I think it actually did mix in some really great elements all together to create something fun and imaginative. So yeah, and of course, I think literally from the first episode out, when they actually discovered the whole secret on what's going on or what's going to happen to these kids, I think they actually did do. I think they actually did do a fine job, and of course, having in each and every single episode right about now to, of course, plan out their escape, pretty much all the way from the beginning to the episode, all the way until the series finale as we speak. So yeah, I think with, of course, each and every single episode, they don't rush everything all the way through. No, they actually took the time to actually plan this out, which I find it to be absolutely clever storytelling in my opinion, and not only that, even the writing I have to say, it's actually a really, yeah, it's actually really creative with what it's doing. I think I just really love on how each and every single one of them actually turned out in terms of writing by far. So yeah, I think much like that, story-wise, I have to say, it's actually really clever right about now. I just really love on how well it's actually turned out. So yeah, I think it's pretty much how I felt about the story and the writing so far. Alright. But of course, for plenty others that I can think of, basically for the characters, I have to say, I will have to admit, they actually did do a fine job in making them all three-dimensional as we speak, and even mixing in with some really great character development as we speak. But I think probably of course, the main ones that we all know hands down that we can easily stick with us for the rest of our lives. It's definitely our three main leads, which are Emma, Norman, and Ray by far. Yeah, I think just by seeing these three on screen, I think I'm immediately hooked by them. So yeah, and even from seeing through their eyes, you knew exactly what they're seeing by far, and you are 100% in support of course, each and every single one of them, and yeah, and eager to be determined to accomplish their goal. So yeah, I think I will have to say, I think with all that put together, you actually do get some really interesting characters by far. So yeah, I actually really like on how well it actually turn out with, of course, the characters right about now. And of course, not to mention the actors, I have to say, they actually do pull off some really good performances by far. I think, yeah, I think with, of course, with what I saw, I think I basically saw the English dubbed version as we speak, and they actually did get some really great names for that one, but I won't list all of them because it will take up the whole video as we speak. But I think in terms of the actors pulling off their performances in this one, I think they absolutely nailed it hands down. I just really love on how well they actually turned out as we speak, and I just really love it hands down because yeah, I think with of course what they're given right about now, they of course are tasked to actually sound like actual kids as we speak, and they actually did do a fine job with that. Yeah, though it does make me wonder if they if some of the kids in this show were of course probably kind of remind me of the kids in Stranger Things, or I don't know, maybe it's just me. So yeah, I guess I have to say, much like the characters, I just really love on all the actors in this show. They really pulled off some really good performances by far. So yeah, and not to mention the animation, I have to say, it's actually really well done because, yeah, I think pretty much with, of course, what I'm researching, it's actually, the animation is, of course, done by an animation studio named Cloverworks, and I will have to say, they absolutely did do a really damn good job with, of course, the animation. Not just the style of course, the characters, but also the beautiful backgrounds as well. So yeah, I think they literally did do a fine job, and of course, taking every single aspect of course, the designs given from the original manga the anime is based on, and they absolutely nailed it hands down. I just really love the way on how well they actually look by far. So yeah, I think it's safe to say the animation, I have to say, it's absolutely spot on. I really love with what they've done on this one. So yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can think of. Alright. So yeah, I guess it's pretty much everything that I have to. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention. I think the music, I have to say, I just really love on how well composed this show is, though. Yeah, I think it's actually so good. In fact, I might actually take a similar route with what I said about Doctor Strange and actually find the original soundtrack for The Promised Neverland. So yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can think of. So yeah, those are of course the main aspects that I can think of for of course this show as we speak. So yeah, but probably I think my biggest probably my main nitpick as we speak, I think with of course their plan to, of course, escape from the orphanage before something terrible happens to them. I will have to say, with, of course, what they're trying to do, it's either too fast or too slow for the most part. Like, of course, like at one point there will be one point where, of course, they would try to make their escape. Try to make their escape plan, though. Yeah, probably one way, but then they had. Oh, excuse me for a second. I couldn't help but stir a whole lot, but yeah, I think with, of course, their escape plan right by now, they tried to do it one way, and the next they're trying to do it another way. So yeah, I think I will admit it is quite a bit of a nitpick I have, and don't get me wrong, there are some challenges to, of course, make some proper escape plans, but I think I will have to say, I think with what they're trying to do right about now, sometimes they would either do it too fast or too slow right about now. So yeah, I just really don't get why that would be fine for, of course, this anime by far. But hey, I can't fall in for that. It's just my main nitpick as we speak. So yeah, I guess either way, despite all that, I actually really enjoyed The Promised Neverland for sure. Like I said, I actually really love how dark and how suspenseful it is, and it's even full of surprises around every corner. So yeah, I guess if anything, it's actually well worth checking out. So yeah, I guess if anything, if you are quite curious to see it for yourself, then I say no worry to that, because as of right now, you can actually watch it on Netflix, both subbed and dubbed as we speak, and yeah, if you're lucky, you might be able to find it on Crunchyroll as well. So yeah, it's pretty much my recommendation on where you can actually find this show, and it's even spawned several other variations of course, this show as we speak. Like, of course, not only a live-action film that was released in Japan, but also a live-action series that'll be coming out pretty soon. And I do hear there's going to be a second season coming up pretty soon, so that'll be something I'll be look forward to. But I guess until that happens, definitely go watch The Promised Neverland. It's actually well worth the watch. So yeah, for my final score right about now, I'm definitely going to give this show a very solid 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, almost coming close to, of course, being a 9 out of 10, but I still think it's actually a really great one that you can actually watch and enjoy. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say. Alright. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know in the comment section below if you have seen The Promised Neverland and what you thought of it, as well as, of course, leaving me constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future. And of course, as always, feel free to send me an email if you want to ask me any questions. Follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty other social media sites that I have provided if you want to keep up to date with me with, of course, each and every single thing that I do. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, then give it a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And of course, subscribe to this YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell. Turn on the notification bell and select all notifications if you want to keep up to date with me with each and every single new video that I post. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, definitely, and of course, it's still not over yet. I think I've still got plenty of other anime shows that I haven't seen yet that are currently in my mindset as we speak, But yeah, once I actually do get out for you guys, I'll definitely let you guys know for sure. So yeah, I guess until then, for the next one that I will do right about now, I won't give everything away on, of course, the next anime I'm going to be looking at next time. But I will say this, the next anime that I'm going to be looking at right about now, it was actually requested to me. Yeah. Bet you actually didn't notice that. So yeah, probably about 2 or 3 people right about now has actually requested me to, of course, watch and review the next anime show that I'm gonna be talking about for this next thoughts video right about now. So yeah, like I said, I won't give everything away. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. So yeah, I guess until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.